Hey everybody, it's Sam. This is my Module 3 discussion initial post. And to start off with the first question, discuss issues associated with intersections of religion and sexual orientation. Growing up in the Methodist Church and growing up as a Christian, I've always been taught that marriage is between a man and a woman, and that's typical from many religions that I have looked into and researched now and then also before. And a common saying that, well, saying, but one that is heard frequently that it's Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve, and just shows the difference between a man and a woman versus a man and a man, which also can be geared towards women, anything of that sort. And then also that homosexuality is a sin. And growing up in that church, these are things that I've thought growing up into high school, but also understanding that you can't change someone, you shouldn't judge someone for who they are and how they decide to live their life. So towards the end of high school, mainly into college, I began to learn to form my own opinions and values and how I was going to look at my religion, and then also with what society says. And so right now we're all currently working towards civil rights for people that identify, I guess, not as a social norm. And now gay marriage is allowed in 27 states, and I think that's very interesting how we're moving forward with something that can be considered taboo. And when it comes to how educators can create spaces at our institutions, I think this can also depend on the size of the campus. The two colleges I attended for my undergrad were very small colleges, so there wasn't a lot of space for to add new buildings or things of that sort. But you could utilize the areas around campus. When I was at Lewisburg, we had a chapel, and even though it was geared towards people with Christianity, everybody was welcome there. And the people that you see in this picture, these are a few, not all, of the members from the Christian Life Council that I worked with for 2 years at Lewisburg. And as you can see, somewhat of a well-diverse group, and we had different ethnic groups: Caucasian, African American, Hispanic, and even people that were lesbian, gay, and bisexual. And it was really great because we were all able to come together, and our chaplain was really there for everyone and taught us that we should not judge, and we should rather love and embrace how we can help each other. And I think that's how educators should be, even if they don't have those beliefs, but to make sure that they're understanding and willing to help those in need. And also, when I was at Peace, we didn't really have buildings specifically for people to practice their religion or a place, but I would like to think of them, all the buildings, as safe zones. I had one friend that was Muslim, and she needed to pray at certain times of the day, so she worked with the student life office, and they let her use certain rooms so that she could have her privacy. And I think that's what we really need to work towards. If there's not an area designated for it, make sure that those people are able to practice their religion and help them along that, and also understand their religion. And also, when it comes to sexuality, making sure that they feel safe and we're able to help them with that. And these are a few of my friends. Some of us were in several religious groups together and talked about different topics associated with religion. And one thing that we all believe in, that religion and sexual orientation are two things that can be so different but can be accepted together. And most importantly, I think that when it comes to religion and sexual orientation, they are two things that can coexist. You can have your beliefs, but also be accepting and loving of others. So that is what I've embraced between society changes and my religion growing up. And I think that's something we need to work on at colleges, and making sure there are spaces to help others, and even if it's not a specific building dedicated to that, that we're able to use what we have and help each other. So I hope you all have a great day, and also happy Valentine's Day.